it is fall, and we are really excited. There's so many things that happen here during the fall season. Farm starts to go to bed, which is one of the most wonderful things. But we've got a few things that we do this time of year that's a little different. I want to share those with you guys today. Hello everyone, this is Dwayne.
And Lori.
And this is Edge of Nowhere Farm. So it is November, and for us here in Arizona, that means, well, as you can see behind us, plants are still growing. In fact, what's right behind you?
That's basil.
Let's talk a little bit about basil.
That it's out of control this year. And we've made a lot of pesto.
A whole lot of pesto, wonderful pesto.
And we still have more basil.
A whole lot of basil. So it chugged right through the summertime this year, right? So you did it. We're very diligent about knocking the flowers off, but it's still going nuts. Peppers too, right?
Oh yeah, peppers are insane this year.
So we've got hundreds of jalapenos. We got some really nice poblanos and a couple other peppers. We're not even actually sure what they are because they were gifted to us. But still doing really well. And we've got a few other things happening, right? So citrus is coming in really good, right? And we've still gotten a few figs. Jujubes, we shared that on the podcast here yesterday, in fact, had a nice little jujube harvest here in the fall. You have to check out that podcast. We were talking about the difference in flavor. It is definitely different, distinctly different, right? Than it is then. So there's a couple things we do here during the fall, and that is inviting people onto the farm, spending some time with us for a couple of specific reasons. We do farm tours here twice a year. We do one in October just before we process chickens so people can see that, and then we do another one in the spring. Try to get it when the weather is about perfect, and here in the month of October is when we had that. It is almost ideal, but had, I don't know, about 100 people or so here on the farm and got a chance to see the new pole barn in action. That was kind of neat. One of the cool parts, we've got our wine, right? So we do wine tasting with everybody, and we do some giveaways too. So if you're wanting that special Edge of Nowhere Farm bottle of wine, you're gonna have to come to a farm tour because we can only give them away. So you have to show up. Now, I would say the chicken processing class is probably my favorite thing that we do all year long. Would you agree? Or would you feel differently? Yeah, I think so. And I think the reason why is we are teaching people hard skills that are quickly being lost. This year we had a young guy, I think he was either a preteen, maybe teen, really struggling with it. But at the end, you could tell just, big smile on his face, and just it was impactful for him. And I told him, there is nobody else that that probably even realizes that chicken comes from an animal like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, but either way, we've trained over 100 people now here over the last few years how to process a pastured chicken. So pretty cool, I'm pretty proud of that. So a couple more weeks of busyness, and then we get to take just a small break. And one of those obviously is turkeys, right? So this year we had a very, very successful turkey season. It'll be over here in a couple weeks, but we always double the amount of birds that we bring in because we lose a few in the brooder. This year we lost none. And it's probably a good thing because you get phone calls almost every day for turkeys, it seems.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure we're going to eventually be able to raise enough, but going to have a busy weekend here in a couple of weeks, and that will officially shut down the farm for the winter season, at least for the fall winter season. So you guys will have to make sure you join our customer email list if you're here in Arizona. Would love to see you during the next fall season. So got a little while, but we got a few other things that we do. But if you're here in Arizona and can make it to any of those, make sure you check out the website and join our customer email list so we can see you here on the farm in person. It's a lot better than YouTube. So I don't know if I mentioned, this is Leo. He's our newest cat. So we had a friend of ours who had this cat just kind of show up on their property here in Whitman and had reached out because he wasn't leaving and really turned out to be a really sweet cat. We need to get him fixed though. So we're assuming he was probably a stray and he goes in to get fixed tomorrow.
Yes.
So you can tell he has absolutely no idea what he's in for. So just want to thank you for joining us today. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. We cover a lot of things here on this Sonoran Desert Farm and would love to see you on a regular basis. If you have any questions or comments, those go in the
Comment section down below.
and our Amazon shop. I'll leave a link down in the description. That's a free, painless way to help support the channel. If you start with the link down below, it doesn't matter what you buy, you help to support us here. So just want to thank you for joining us today and remind you, if we can farm on the edge of nowhere, so can you! There we go, now you got it. All right, come on, sweetie. Look at Leo, he's all comfy. Well, actually, this is the first time that Leo's been on camera.
Oh.
Everybody, Leo, our newest kitty. Leo, everybody. There we go. Oh yeah, he's doing good. He's kind of making biscuits on my arm a little bit.
Aw. You say shut down, but we really
don't really
don't
shut
down.
It's continual.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually that's true. We're not going to shut down. We're just going to slow down. How about that?
Yeah.
Slow down just a little bit, So just want to thank you guys for joining us today. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. We cover a lot of things here on this Sonoran Desert Farm and would love to see you on a regular basis. If you have any questions or comments,
Those
just-
go down below. I was like,
you're
is
so
he
used to my
stopping?
cadence. So just want to thank you for joining us today and remind you, if we can farm on the edge of nowhere,
So can you.
nope. That's for the farm tour people to say.
That's right.
You got it. Here, let's do that one more time just in case you said it a little too fast.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready? We good, Brian?
We're good.
All right.
Worker.